Hi guys, it's me, Jeannie, the Witch of Boise, and I'm here to do your monthly tarot forecast for the collective for February 2024. So before I begin, make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe. Also, comment below, tell me if there's any specific dates you're looking forward to. These videos are how I get my card of the day that is featured on my Instagram and Facebook stories that happen every single day. So make sure you do follow me there. It's Witch of Boise. That's my handle, all one word. Just search that in Facebook and you'll be able to find me as well. So also on my YouTube channel, I have the yearly tarot forecast for the collective, and that was for the entire year of 2024. It's where I got the year card plus the month cards. So if you do have a card that you are, or month that you're thinking of, you can actually get some of that energy too and see what the energy is going to be for the collective during that year. Just go check out that video. So that's where I got these cards. So for the underlining energy that's happening through 2024 is going to be the Five of Wands. This is a really interesting energy because it is about a flurry of energies. There's a lot of people and things going on. And it's also a lot of drama and like pettiness and things like that. Competitions and kind of going against each other. So just also understand if you're getting into that competition energy, it needs to be healthy competition, first of all, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that, but don't make it into this drama ick energy. A lot of times I just kind of say, you know, with this energy, it's best to kind of watch things unfold and be on the sidelines eating popcorn, and you don't want to get into it. And I think for some of the collective, it's going to be really hard to do that. So they're going to get right into the middle of it. So there's this flurry of energy that's happening throughout this entire year. And then for February is our first major arcana, and that is going to be the Fool. So with those being the energies together, this is telling us that there's a lot of flurry energies on a new beginning. So this is a new chapter, and I think for some of the collective, especially with that Five of Wands, Wands is about passion, is about career, that kind of thing. It's whatever ignites the fire in your belly. And I feel like there's going to be a new beginning for a lot of people, a new chapter. And it's some sort of aspect that's happening. The thing is this is also a major arcana. Sorry, that's my dog. He's freaking out in the background. But it's a major arcana, so this is a big deal. This is the beginning of the Fool's journey, which is the story of the major arcana. It's very... The thing you have to really be watching out for is being too naive of things, and also not being responsible. And hold on, I'm gonna put his freaking collar off. Okay, I'm not. See, he's very excited. He got his collar off. This is Zero. This is my baby boy, so he's gonna probably be popping in, wanting to get all the attention. So anyways, the Fool is about making sure that you're being responsible and that you've learned from past mistakes. So there might even be lessons that are going to be coming towards you to be like, do you remember what you learned from this? And how do you proceed in past that? This is also just a time where it's remember your responsibilities, because it's going to be really easy, especially with the new beginnings. It's just kind of like everything's out the window. So it's just kind of keeping that in mind with stuff. All right, so for the monthly tarot forecast, I am going to be using the Witches Tarot, and I'm just going to kind of shuffle it up a little bit here. And all I'm doing is just breaking this deck and making sure that there's, that they're all kind of flipped in different ways. So we might get reversals, we might get uprights. And then anything that kind of flies out, we're not taking, because I'm going to be cutting this deck. It looks like we have, for the month of February, we have 5 weeks. So I'll be cutting this deck into 5. Okay, let's go. Now again, make sure that you do like this video, hit subscribe, comment below any of those dates. All of these interactions with this video I know can be annoying, like when you hear it all the time, but it does really help build my channel up. It helps build my business, so I do appreciate it. All right, so we're going to start with February 1st, which is on a Thursday, and it is the Emperor. What a really cool energy to start the month on. The Emperor is about leadership. This is a really good time to think about your leadership style in your life, and like, how are you leading your life? Are you treating yourself and others well? Are you being a dictator? Are you being too wishy-washy? Are you letting things happen, letting things slide? It's really trying to reevaluate your leadership skills. And this is going to be a theme that's either with you or with someone else too. This can be also an analysis of your boss at your job, something where it has to deal with leadership. All right, then we have February 2nd, which is on a Friday, and that's going to be the 7 of Pentacles, but in the reverse. So this is such a cool card when it is in the reverse, because when it's in the upright, it's like a waiting energy. It's like you've worked hard, you're waiting to reap the rewards of all of your hard work, but it's like you have to hold off. When this is in the reverse, for me, it's like to receive it. So there's going to be some really cool stuff that's coming to you that you've been working really hard, and you're going to actually reap those rewards. All right, then we have on Saturday, the 3rd of February, we got our next major arcana, which is the Magician. The Magician is about owning your own power, owning your own magic. It is such a beautiful energy. So you want to make sure that you are manifesting things, that you are trying to get what you want. And it's also that like analysis, which is very interesting with that Emperor energy. It's kind of reassessing of like, what am I missing in life? What do I want out of my life? And knowing that you have the power and the capability of changing that. And it doesn't mean that it's going to magically appear, right? Like in front of you, but it's a really cool energy to start to manifest little things and start to build up to things, or even start to look at things in the past where you're like, wow, that really did lead me up to this. Then we have our next week. Okay. So I'm also looking at my calendar. If you see me looking in like this direction, it's my little calendar that I'm looking at. Okay, so we have on Sunday, February 4th, we have the 3 of Pentacles. So the 3 of Pentacles is about teamwork. It's about collaboration. So there's something that's happening with different groups of people for the same common goal. So it's a lot of teamwork and understanding different perspectives and taking criticism and constructive criticism and direction, essentially. Then we have Monday, February 5th, and that's going to be the 9 of Swords. So the 9 of Swords is about kind of like drama. It's a little bit depression, anxiety, but it's very dramatic and very much like a huge, like, yeah, that's like the best I can describe it. But this is also, for me, this was my 2020 card. So it's like understanding that you're going through something, and it's not saying that that's invalid, but it's also saying like you can have it a lot worse, and like you're kind of like perpetuating it and making it worse by making this super, super drama instead of actually looking at the facts and seeing like, yeah, this is bad, but it could be a lot worse in that sense. All right, then we have Tuesday, February 6th, and that's going to be the 6 of Swords in reverse. So there's an energy, and this is going to be kind of like a mental energy of trying to get past something, or maybe that you're trying to find tranquility and peace in some sort of mental aspect. And it feels like you're just kind of going in a circle. So if you're not getting anywhere, you're kind of stuck. So just kind of be aware of that happening. And this is just a really good, like, energy to know, like, this is going to happen. And so when you start to see yourself, you can kind of snap yourself out of it. Then we have, and it's interesting too, that that's happening on Monday with that 9 of Swords and then the 6 of Swords in reverse. It's kind of like that, like feeding it, you know? All right, then we have Wednesday, February 7th. This is our first major arcana of the week, and that's the Temperance. Temperance is an energy. It's a couple different things. This is about balance, moderation. This is also signs from your spirit team. So this can be your guardian angels. This can be your deities. This can be loved ones that have passed on. And you're going to start to see signs and symbols of them reaching out to you. And this is also a really good time too, if you're needing to get that spiritual reconnection, to really connect with that. Then we have, this cracks me up. Ugh. And that was Wednesday. So then we have, right? Yep, Wednesday. Then we have Thursday, February 8th. I pulled 6 cards, so I just had to put one at the back of this. Okay. So then we have Thursday, February 8th, and that's going to be the 8 of Cups in reverse. So there's an aspect that you're having a hard time getting past emotionally. So something happened in the past, you're having a hard time going through it. This is really echoing that 6 of Swords in reverse energy, where you're kind of in a loop, you're kind of in a stuck place, and you need to really call on your spirit team to get you out of that, to kind of give you some signs, to give you some motivation, to give you some sort of message to get out of that. So whatever you're stuck in, you need to get out of it. Get that Fool energy and start fresh, start new, get a new beginning. Then we have Friday, February 9th. This is also a new moon in Aquarius, and we are going down spiraling in an emotional way. This is the Queen of Cups in reverse. Usually she's when she's in the upright, she's very in charge of her emotions. Not in charge, but she feels them. There's emotional intelligence. There's a lot of feeling and then processing and letting go. When this is in the reverse, it's all over the place. This is also like not trusting your intuition and not trusting your feelings and things like that. So it's like second guessing and emotionally spiraling and just not really good energy to go on that new moon. And I just think, like, with the new moon, let it go. Let it go. Get the Fool energy and start something fresh, especially on the 9th. Then we have Saturday, February 10th. That's going to be the Chariot in reverse. Wow, this week is not great. This week is seriously, it's about being stuck and not being able to move forward. And that message rings clear with the Chariot in reverse. The Chariot in reverse, when it's in the upright, it's about moving forward. It's movement, it's balance and things like that. And there's an imbalance that's happening, and it's really blocked. So you're either not accepting an aspect or even yourself fully in order to move forward. So there's some sort of blockage that's happening. And this card is also, I've had it personally. This can be vehicle issues or car troubles as well. All right, then we have February 11th, which is a Sunday, and we're going to have the Ace of Wands. So you're feeling a little bit sad, a little bit unmotivated, no passion, no fire. And it's time. This is the time that we need to really get that fire reignited. So it's really kind of, it's like antisocial energy of like, I don't want to see anyone. I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to do anything. And so we need to combat that with maybe doing something that's a little bit spontaneous, a little bit different, a little bit crazy, a little bit out of our box, out of our comfort zone. Then we have Monday, February 12th, this is going to be the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is about not giving up. So there's something that you're getting into the end of it. And I think for some of you, you might not know that you're getting to the end of whatever aspect this is, but just know you're getting to the end of it and it's not the time to give up. It's coming. So whatever you're working for, whatever you're working towards, whatever that end solution is, it's coming. Don't give up. Then we have Tuesday, February 13th. And that is the Two of Swords in reverse. Really great energy because you are in alignment. Your heart and your mind are in alignment. So there might be a decision or something that comes to you and there's no like in the middle of the road. Like you know exactly what to do for it, or what decision you're going to make, and you just need to take it. Go for it. Then we have Wednesday, February 14th. And that's going to be the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So it's letting go of old emotional baggage. It's time to feel light. It's time to feel airy. It's time to let that crap go that has happened in the past. It's in the past and you're going to start to feel a lot lighter. This is also a card of not being so frugal, not being so cheap, and actually doing stuff that might be a little bit overindulgent than normal. So spend a little extra cash than you normally do. Thursday, February 15th, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. The day after Valentine's Day. I think there's going to be some tears. So this is like throwing your love away. So there's something that's happening where you might be feeling a little bit left out in the cold, a little bit that you may not deserve something or a relationship or friendship or whatever, and you're just kind of throwing it away. And for some of you, it might be that realization that it wasn't as real as you thought it was, but there's other people that are just, they need to deal with their own issues. And so this is going to be kind of a signifying breakup, essentially, of some sort of relationship happening. Then Friday, February 16th, is the Five of Wands. Okay, so this is a day that we want to really hone in on. And I think even, yeah, so we had the Five of Wands on January 27th. So write this down. And then on Friday, February 16th, we have it again. And this is a really important card because it's not only that energy that I talked about earlier with 2024. This is themes. These are going to be themes that are happening during this day that are going to happen throughout the year. And this is a really good time to actually kind of rewind back to January 27th and see what kind of things are the same. What kind of repeats are there? And that's going to kind of tell you, too, what a theme for your 2024 is going to be. Then we have Saturday, February 17th. The Two of Cups. Woohoo! So love is back, baby. So maybe there's something where there was a big fight, or maybe you broke up to go get with someone else, and there's a new relationship starting. But this is about a partnership, and it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic either. But it's about a celebration of partnership and like with the balance of masculine and feminine too. This is also a soulmate card as well. All right, then we have February 18th on a Sunday, the Three of Swords. We're off. We're on. We're off. So Three of Swords is a breakthrough moment. This can be heartache. This could be betrayal. This could be backstabbing. But the biggest key word from this is breaking through. So all of those is breaking through a moment that is, and even like a relationship, but a moment, something where it needed to happen in order to go forward. So this is going to be a catalyst of something where it's just going to be breaking through the moment in order to move forward from what is holding you back to what your potential is. And it can be even seeing like, this isn't right, this isn't meant for me kind of thing. So it's not necessarily bad, but it's not great with like all these cards next to each other. All right, Monday, February 19th is going to be the Ace of Pentacles. So for some of you, it's a start of a new job, a start of a new career, a start of a new money flow, or even like a money mindset. This is also a start of something that might be happening at home or in like earthly matters. This could be even like a new, like I want to take care of my body better or something like that. So it's the beginning of building something and just knowing that it's not going to happen overnight. It's a slow build. Then we have Tuesday, February 20th. Oh, this is like one of my favorite cards. It's 10 of Cups. So this is a really good moment. You're feeling pretty good. This is also the cautionary tale because every card is good and bad. The bad part about this card, because you look at it and you're like, it's not bad. It can be the illusion of thinking something is better than it is. So it can be being in the illusion of like the happily ever after. And then once you get to the reality of it, you're like, that's how I saw it, but the other person didn't see it that way. But it's just a good time to also just kind of like live in that moment. Be in that moment, savor it. It's not going to last forever, and just really enjoy it. Then we have Wednesday, February 21st. This is going to be the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, which is really, really good because that's showing that things are kind of changing, where you might have been feeling a little put out in the sense that things weren't happening like you wanted. Maybe you weren't really good in finances. Things are coming back. Like things are coming into a better place, and this is the sign of that. Then we have Thursday, February 22nd. This is going to be the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is an energy of really focusing on one thing. This is not the time to look around and try to juggle different things and be multitasking. This is the one thing that you want to look and see and do one thing at a time, because you're going to get overwhelmed. This is also a really good time to prioritize and see what is really important and what needs your attention right now. Then we have Friday the 23rd. And that's going to be the Queen of Swords in reverse. So for some of our single friends for the collective in February, they're going to find themselves getting into a relationship or the starts of it. So that's really exciting. This is also a time where it's like you're kind of, maybe you've been a little bit cold or too pointed towards things. And you're going to start to see yourself that it's not that. You're good. You're warming up to it. Being a little bit more social. Then we have the 24th, which is on a Saturday. This is also a full moon in Virgo. We're going to have the 5 of Cups. And so this is just a card where it's making sure that you're present. Don't focus on what hasn't happened or what hasn't happened for you or what has happened in the past. It's really focusing on the present and expressing gratitude for it, being gracious for what you have so far and not what you don't. Then we have Sunday, the 25th of February, and it's the Page of Pentacles. These are themes that are going to be happening from 2021, so just keep that in mind. This is also kind of like that Ace of Pentacles energy where it's kind of building something and building a plan to earthly matter things. So this can be with finances, this can be money goals, this can be health goals, things like that. Then we have Monday, February 26th, and that's going to be the 7 of Wands. So this is a little bit of a defensive energy. There's a lot of things that are coming towards you, but you just want to make sure that you address every single one that comes to you. So don't ignore things like, oh, I'll just set that aside. It's just address it. And if it's one of those things where it's almost like a rapid fire where there's things coming up at once, it's prioritizing, divide and conquer kind of thing. You want to address every single thing that's coming towards you. Then we have Tuesday, the 27th of February, and that's the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is such, okay, you don't need to lick that, please. The Queen of, he's like licking the couch. Stop, bud. The Queen of Pentacles is about being a leader in your home. So this is being a little bit of a homebody, a little bit of the routine, and not a little bit, a lot of the routine, and being really stable and being, okay, Zero, stop. Now stop. Hold on, sorry. Okay, I just had to chew them out. But Queen of Pentacles is about home. It's about being at home, being the leader, the mama at home. This is also a good time to maybe get a routine that maybe you haven't, that you've been wanting to do, that is related to home life. But this is like earth energy. So this is like Virgo, this is Taurus, this is Capricorn. It's just taking care of stuff at home and just being cozy. Then we have the 28th, Wednesday the 28th of February. This is the Page of Swords in reverse. So there's a message that is going to be coming to you that's from someone, and this can be also from you as well, where you may have had a reservation or like a hesitation to reach out or talk or communicate in some sort of way. And this can be like for like a job offer or like a raise, or even like in a relationship kind of thing. And that is no longer. This is the time where it's going to come really, really quickly, and maybe even a lot more chaotically than you would have liked. But it's not, when this is in the upright, this is like a delay, this is sneaky. This is very much, when this is in the reverse, very much upfront, blunt, in your face. There is no question. So this is kind of like, you just got to do it. So this is either a message coming to you or you going to someone else about. Then we have Thursday, February 29th. The last day is the Knight of Wands. What a fun card. So this is about having fun, nothing serious. This is flirty. This is also travel as well. So this can be either going on a vacation or planning a vacation, specifically flight and air. So it's just something where it's like, have fun. This doesn't have to be serious. So for some of you, you might even get into like a fling or something that is not super deep, but you just kind of need it to just feel fun. Let loose a little. Okay, so this is just a really good energy all the way around in February. I think that first full week though is a little bit of this like, you're not going anywhere. And then I think there's like this flurry of energy that happens where you're like, okay, now is the time. And it might be going a little bit back and forth. But I feel like with that full energy, you just need to really hone it on and just go like, we're going to be starting fresh, starting new, and let's do it. So anyways, hey, thanks for watching this whole video. I really appreciate it. Go follow me on Instagram. My handle is Witch of Boise, all one word. Or check me out on Facebook. I'm on most social medias, but those two are where I'm most active. And that's where you can find these cards. You can find them in my stories that happen every single day, which is very exciting. And you can get those messages that happen every single day. So I really appreciate all of your support, and hey, thanks again for hanging out, and I'll see you soon. Bye.